those who are interested in how that cannon mechanism worked, the puff of smoke and the smoke ring, I'd love to say I scienced that smoke ring, but reality of it is, it was pure luck. I kind of loosely followed the old style elastic vortex kind of cannons and just figured with a plunger system pushing smoke out through a slightly smaller nozzle than the barrel, I might get some kind of cool jet. Didn't expect the ring, bonus. So the system itself is fairly simple. I'm quite lucky I've got access to a 3D printer and a laser cutter, so I can kind of make some pretty accurate parts. So kind of here's the winch system. It's mostly 3D printed on a kind of laser cut plywood base. It's just a free running hub on a bearing with a gear wheel. So the motor that powers it is this one here, and that swings backwards and forwards on a servo control. So spin the motor, engage it, that starts the thing winding, and then when you're ready to release it, just pull the servo back, and off it goes. Quite effective. Motor turns on, engages, winds up the string, string pulls the plunger. Plunger itself, really unsophisticated, couple of bits of kind of laser cut ply to fit the barrel itself. Plunges on a piece of elastic the other end, winds it back, so it hits the limit switch, and then we're ready to fire. So it's all primed, and then when we fire, we literally use the servo to release the gear mechanism, and the whole thing just kind of spins out under the elastic force. So here's basically a strip down of it. We've got the speaker and the speaker box which holds brains of the operation. So it's basically a Raspberry Pi Pico, a DF mini player, a little buck for voltage regulation between 12 and 5 volts, and little MOSFET there to drive the motor inside the mechanism. And this little control box here is another homegrown, so that's the fog machine controller. So basically, again, two modules from Amazon. This one detects fog machines ready, so we can sense that from the Raspberry Pi, and that's just a relay board which will kind of turn the flow on and off as required. It's the kind of you can't probably see it very well at the minute, but the back end of the gun, fog machine underneath, this little perforated kind of pipe bit here, helps mix the fog jet with some air, so we get a good airflow without having to kind of be away and shooting into it and half of it going kind of all over the show. So it keeps it nice and focused and works quite well. I'm just around the front of the barrel, LED mounted and stuff in there. Okay, let's flip it over and have a look at the guts. So it's just got a bit of a breathing kind of ambient light there. Also got this thing here which I made. So this is a red light. You basically put it out in front of the cannon, stake it down, and it will kind of uplight the smoke at the same time as the muzzle flash goes off. And here's with most of her cosmetics on.